Hello. Thank you. Thank you. It's a very old t-shirt. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. How's that? Can you guys hear me? Let me get my phone plugged in. I want to make sure it's charged. Otherwise, it's gonna die. Okay. Cool. Cool. So today is Sunday, and every Sunday we make a soup, it seems. I didn't really plan it to go that way, but it did. So that's how it is. So we're making another soup today. And perhaps we'll keep that tradition. It's been quite a long, beautiful day, very peaceful. Every Sunday is very peaceful. Very low expectations on Sunday. It's real chill, super relaxed. And to be completely honest, I should probably stop drinking coffee because I can feel it hitting me. I just had another probably 50 milligrams of caffeine, and I'm starting to feel a little weird. So this is gonna be a very calm Sunday / high energetic soup. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. But perhaps we'll have some tea instead. Let's do that. Because I'm too wired. I need a nice hot drink, but it doesn't need to be coffee. I forget that fact. How y'all doing? How was your Sunday? You having a good Sunday? Talk. We got some time. Oh, you want to know what we're making? Okay. So today we're making something known as solyanka, which is apparently the hangover soup. And typically you want to use all the leftovers in your fridge, all your meats. So ground beef, sausages, ham, turkey, chicken, whatever you have. So today we're going to use chicken sausage, and we're going to use kopchonaya kolbasa, which is a smoked kielbasa. And this one's Moldavska, so Moldovan style. You're going to need olives, olivki, black and green olives. You're going to need pickled cucumbers, also known simply as the pickle. You're gonna need some tomato paste, and you're gonna need some chicken stock. You can use regular chicken stock, or you can get this chicken stock, what do you call it? Like a bouillon cube, but this is a paste. Sunday's going great so far. I can watch this live. I'm glad you are having a great Sunday. Hello, Dino. Spent all day cleaning. Now it's time to relax. Good. Cleaning is very good. Cleaning is very good. You should stay clean. Stay clean, stay organized. It's very good for your mental health. I'm gonna do a vanilla black tea. And a little bit of salted caramel crema by Chobani. You want to see what that looks like? Look at this. Look how special this is. Look at that. Creamy tea. Okay. Well, that worked out. All right, let's get this started, okay? Because it's already 8:10. It's already 8 o'clock. And you want to be able to make this soup, let's say, 30 minutes. You can do this soup in 30 minutes, so we can get this done by 9 o'clock. Let's say your date is coming over in 45 minutes, make solyanka. If your date has a hangover, make solyanka. If your date is Slavic, make solyanka. Or if your date just has good taste, make any of these recipes. You'll be just fine. All right, what's the best way to do this? Let's get this pan on. I'm using a shallower pot because usually when I cook, you can't see it. So I'm doing it low. This is a serving for 2 people, 2 people's worth. So it doesn't need to be that big. That is what she said. All right. So let's come over here. Let me get you some light so you can see what I'm doing. How's that? Can y'all see that? Can you see that just fine? All right. How about that? Let's do that. Okay, we got a medium heat going on here. Let's put the camera up so you can see the inside. How about that? That makes more sense, right? Let's do it like that. And let's do it like that. How's that? Is that good? Can you all see that? And this is supposed to be a calm, relaxing recipe, so you can take your time. You don't have to feel rushed. But a little challenge to myself, I'm gonna see if I can pull it off in a half an hour. You see in there? Cool. I'm gonna take a tablespoon of butter. While that's melting, we're gonna chop these in half and thick dice like that. So, like that. You're gonna take your kapchona kolbasa. And this is for 2 people, so we don't want that much. We want about 300 grams of meat. And it's whatever you have in your fridge. Whatever you have. This is how you get rid of leftovers, especially after the holidays. All right. So you want to cook that for about 2 to 3 minutes on a medium heat, just to get all that flavor of your meats and that butter. You want it on the pan. You want that fat to come out. So just let that on medium, like a medium-ish simmer. Get some color on that meat. We're gonna come over here and prep the onion. You're gonna use about a third. You can do a half if you really like onions. I like onions, but this is what we have in the fridge, so this is what we're using. I'll bring you closer so you can see. How's that? Is that good? All right. Just a small dice, nothing fancy. We like garlic in this house, so let's do 2 cloves of garlic. Easy way to get garlic, take it, smash it. And then as soon as you smash it, you knock the other one off the table, and then you have to go grab it. You have to go find it. We found it. Again, smash that garlic. The peel comes right off. It's like a slap chop, but with your hand. Can I cook with margarine if I'm out of butter? Yeah, of course. You can use margarine. I'm doing good, Retro Bunny. That's a cool name. I like that. Retro Bunny, how you doing today? Thank you for asking. Happy Sunday. God bless you all. I hope you're having a peaceful week. There's a lot of places in the world right now that is not experiencing peace. And here I am in Arizona, America. It's very, very calm, very peaceful. Should be blessed because not everyone gets to experience that peace. Enjoying your weekend off. Nice. Nothing like a good weekend off. Let's try a new angle. Let's try this angle. How's that? Can y'all see that? How about that? Is that good? Okay. You're gonna take your onions, okay? You're gonna throw your onions right in. You're gonna saute that for about 2 minutes. Let's show you what that looks like. Let's show you how that looks. Let's come over here. How's that? Is that good? It's a good shot. Okay. Now your onions are cooking with the flavor of your smoked sausage. So, kopchone, kolbasa, is a smoked, smoky, how do you say it? Kielbasa. I'm starting to forget my English. I've been studying Russian so hardcore that I've actually been kind of losing my English. All right, you see that? Medium heat's good. I usually like to cook on high because I like to get stuff done, but we have 30 minutes to make this, so we have plenty of time. Cook it on a nice medium, give everything a nice slow. You don't want to burn that butter, right? Look at that. Let's add the garlic. So 2 garlic cloves. Cook that for about 30 seconds. This is where we add about a tablespoon of tomato paste. Tablespoon tomato paste. And go ahead and cook that tomato paste in there. It'll be nice and it'll add a nice sweetness to this soup. Alright, let's come over here, and while that is cooking, that tomato paste, we're gonna keep that cooking for about 2 minutes. That gives us just enough time to come over here. To cut these. Pickled cucumbers. Can y'all see it? How's the weather in Arizona right now? It's very, very, very warm. Very warm. Like super warm. It is not winter here at all. And the Renaissance Fair just started. Really excited about that. Renaissance Fair just started, and it's going to be going on for about 2 months now. So, oh, and I'm doing a medieval style recipe soon. Keep a lookout for that. Medium heat for the win, yes, of course. Just realized it's Monday where I live, around 5 a.m. here in the Netherlands. Nice. 5 a.m. Good morning. All right, let's cut those pickled cucumbers. So for this recipe, a serving of 2, let's do 2. Chop that up. Let's come back over here. And point the camera. There we go. Okay. Good shot. Then we throw the pickled cucumbers. And as soon as you throw in those pickled cucumbers, throw about 2 tablespoons of that pickle brine. And that's going to give it a nice sort of tart flavor, but not too tart. Alright, this is where it gets interesting. Actually, no, it's not very interesting. This is just where we add water. So we're gonna add 2 cups of water. And then we're gonna take 1.5 cups of water. Can you see that? We're gonna take chicken stock. This brand, pretty good. We're gonna take a tablespoon of that. This is where your salt's coming from. Tablespoon of that into your water. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that up to high. Straight in. Ah, bay leaf. Don't forget the bay leaf. About a bay leaf's worth. We're gonna add about 8 peppercorn. So excited for the medieval style recipes. Me too, me too. It's gonna be Lord of the Rings, Skyrim, just everything super, super medieval. Yes, dude, Lord of the Rings. We're supposed to start that again. It's been way too long. We have the extended edition, so. Flurry, 3074. Yo. How you doing? My friend from Poland. How are ya? Is that what the back of my head looks like? I cut my hair today by myself. I always cut my own hair. How does it look? Did I do a good job? So I do a 3 on the side. I do a 7 on top for length. It gives me just enough to have that like Curious George haircut. And in the back, I do a 6 right here and then a 4 down here. So it's like a very, I don't know. It's an easy haircut and I like it. It works. All right, so it's coming to a rolling boil. Look at this. Let's turn that down to a low, like a 2, even a 1. Let's let that cook slowly for about 15 minutes. Let's do a 15-minute timer, okay? 15-minute timer. All right, when it gets to there, you check the soup. So we have some time. How are y'all doing? I want to check up on you. A little uneven, but good. What does that mean, a little uneven? What are you making? We're making something called solyanka. It is a hangover special. It's basically you take, oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, my hair's always uneven. I don't do that good a job, but I don't know, I like it. We're making solyanka, so it's a soup with, you know, all your leftover meats. We're using a kopchonaya kielbasa, so a smoked kielbasa. We're using a chicken sausage. There's onions, there's garlic. This dish has olives. I'm using black and green olives. It's a very interesting soup. I'll show you how to plate it at the end. Right now it's 8:30, okay? And your date's gonna come over in 20 minutes. So this gives us 15 minutes to cook it. Oh, I got some new plates today. You wanna see? The long bleach skater hair you had on TV was prime, reminiscent of what I have now. I'm scared to do a buzz cut even though they look sick. Oh, don't be scared. Hair grows back. And you know what? It's not the hair that makes the man, it's the man that makes the hair. Yeah, it's cool, huh? I don't know. I'm doing a recipe on how to make blini. So like a Russian crepe, but we're gonna stuff it with a farmer's cheese, like a mixture. I just filmed the recipe today. Today we filmed, I filmed the Minecraft inspired recipe. It's a little hard to explain, but when you see it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. Always tied together with smetana. Monet, when are you coming? We gotta do a Japanese meal. I have some ideas. There. Look at that. That's a mood right there. Look at that. Okay. Russian grape leaves. Is that what they're called? Slava art. Where are you from? 27th of March 2nd. Cool. That's cool. That's soon. Did anybody growing up just like open up a can of olives and just eat them, like the whole can? When I was a kid, I loved olives. I don't know what it is. There's something about olives. It's like salty and it's just good. Is that Massachusetts or Maryland? That's Massachusetts, right? Lebanese Polish. Cool. I love Lebanese food. That's an interesting mix, Lebanese and Polish. Yeah, olives are always the best snack. I agree. I still do it. I love olives. What do you like, green or black olives more? Let me know, everybody. Green versus black. Let's see. Only green for me. Love eating whole jar while watching TV. Yes, yes. It's the ultimate like popcorn in a can, with a little more bite and just so much more flavor. They should sell olives at a movie theater. We should open up a movie theater together. We should all come together and open up a drive-in, and we can sell olives. That would be sick. Can you imagine I don't know, just a very beautiful experience driving? Because all the drive-ins I've been to when I was growing up were like ghetto. They were always in the ghetto, because I think that's where they were able to get the parking lot space for cheap. So it was always like in sketchy areas, whatever. That was the neighborhood I grew up in. But it was never nice. There was always like pee all over the floor, like trash everywhere. And it's like, come on. But we should make a nice drive-in theater, and we can sell olives. It is unique. Yes, very unique. Lebanese and Polish. That's a cool mix. What do you look like? I want to see what you look like. I did that with mushrooms. I used to take a Ziploc baggie of raw mushrooms to school. That's cool. See, that's what's up, man. Cremini, baby bella mushrooms? Yeah, dude. You eat stuffed ones or whole? I usually just eat regular olives. I do like the stuffed ones, but it depends on what they're stuffed with. And then I would stuff it myself, but that just takes too much effort. But if we opened up a drive-in, yeah, I would stuff it with some stuff. Maybe I should stuff an olive and do some stuff on that stuff, and then we can show how to stuff it, and then post all that stuff. Red olives too. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Kalamata olives. Kalamata olives are so good. Olive drive-in. I like that. Grain Castelvetrano are nutty and buttery, but also love cured black olives. Fan of it all, really. Olives and kielbasa on sticks. I like that. Yeah, dude. We can do a very cute anime-style cafe that sells olives. That's at the back of the drive-in theater. What is it? You can't just walk out of a drive-in, Sandy. Alright, this is on a slow cook. And I'm going to show you this soup. Let me show you. You're here to watch the food. So let me show you what that looks like. Because it's starting to look really, really, really pretty. That tomato paste really makes a huge difference. It's going to add that sweetness. We're going to salt it at the end, because this could be quite salty already. You don't know. Don't want to play with too much salt. Not too early. Alright, can you see that? Look at that. Look at that. Babydoll. So you got your sausage, you got your kielbasa. So that's a mix of chicken, beef, with some nice sized onions in there, and the pickled cucumbers. At the very, 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 very end, we're going to add olives. Usually you can cut them up and throw them in. I'm just going to throw them in whole. Exactly. Never salt too early. You want to dump bread in it. You know what's up. You already know what's up. I like that. I like that. You know about the bread. I like that. You should suggest me some Polish recipes. I would love to do that. I made pierogi. I actually made pierogi while wearing this shirt, which is strange. I was wearing this exact t-shirt when I filmed a pierogi episode like 2 years ago. But yeah, I'm going to be making I'm going to be doing pelmeni probably this week, and suspicious stew coming right up. I know it's a soup, but it's the best soup, and it's the only thing you could make in the nether if you're vegetarian, I guess, because they have pork in the nether. Cabbage or potato? I like both. I like potato. I like to make a really thick mashed potato. Um, but I'll usually like mix mushrooms in it, so you get that flavor. I like cabbage, but I don't have the patience to handle it. I'd rather just have somebody make me cabbage pelmeni. Yeah, 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 baby. That's good. That's good. I wish y'all were here right now, because I don't want to eat this all by myself. All right, we have 4 more minutes. 4 minutes, and then we're going to add the olives. And it's 8:40. Okay, your date will be here in 5 minutes. So in 3 minutes, we're gonna throw in the olives, and then we're gonna let that cook for like 2 minutes, and then we're gonna plate. Today was a good day at church. Every time we go to this church, we leave very, very inspired. I feel like God's been trying to communicate with me lately. And I think that I'm supposed to, I don't know, I've been cooking so many things up in my head as far as food goes, and I think I'm supposed to share it all. So I'm very motivated to give you all the recipes I can. Like I have been cooking non-stop almost every single day, because all these recipes, you have to have them. You have to have them. They're so delicious. They're so comforting. You can make it for your date. They're easy. They're quick. They're very inexpensive. And somebody that was supposed to be in office said that prices for food would go down, but food prices have gone up. So, I'm gonna show you how to make really, really, really good, rustic, comforting, make you feel good food for very, very little money. Because you need to. You need to. Alright, let's start to cut the lemon. We're gonna take a quarter of that. We're gonna put just a little squeeze in there, okay? Just a little squeeze, and then I'm gonna drop that straight in there, okay? We're gonna take one thin slice. We're gonna put that aside, okay? We're gonna take about that much dill, about that much parsley. Give that a rough chop. Keep that aside, okay? We're gonna throw in 10, 20, 30 green olives. And 35 black olives. Let me move the camera so you can see what this looks like. I'm so sorry. I need to have a program where I can set up like multiple cameras. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Tartar spice on Lebanese bread with oil. Yes, please. I know exactly what that is. Oh, I love that you have God in your life. Me too. God is amazing. God is amazing. The world is not amazing. The world has issues. The world has problems. But could you imagine if everybody tried to act like Jesus Christ? If everyone tried to act like Jesus Christ, there would be no war, there would be no hungry people, there would be peace in this world. Everyone would help everyone. We wouldn't even have some stupid form of money. We would just all work to keep each other fed. But greedy people exist. Evil people exist. People want to take advantage of other people, become rich off of everybody else. And it's annoying. So 3 minutes with the olives. That's already been in there for about 2 minutes. So 1 more minute on the timer. Let's go ahead and throw in those herbs. Give that a stir. Let's give that a taste. That does not even need salt. Can you believe that? Baby doll, that does not even need salt. Look at that. That is magical. I did not even have to add salt to that. Wow, no, that was good. Baby doll, that was good. That was good. That was good. Okay, if you follow the recipe exactly as I showed you, if you could even get the same brands, like dude, I was super sleepy and super tired, but tasting that, it actually came out, okay? I've been watching recipes on how to make this. I've been talking to people about how to make this. This is the first time I've ever made this. I've never made this before. But I did my research on it. I studied what it's for. I understand what it's about. And here, like I said, I've never made it before. So if you've never made it before, follow that exact recipe and it's going to be good. You don't even need the salt, man. It's insane. We're gonna shut that off and we're gonna plate this. We are good to go. We are good to go. Alright, what are you saying? New England is, wait. Yeah, grocery. You want all the recipes. You're getting all the recipes for sure. Groceries are horrible in price over here in Canada. Oh, I bet. What part of Canada are you in? We're trying to get back to Quebec. Quick. I had a beloved pet rabbit named Butters. I like that. Butters is a great name for a rabbit. I'm a rabbit. I was born in the Chinese New Year, year of the rabbit, according to that whole thing. So that's why I went with the whole rabbit. But also, my last name is Zajcik, so it makes sense. New England is very expensive still. Is that where you live, in New England? Oh yeah, New England. New England's beautiful though. I've seen pictures. Can you throw in the herbs whenever you want when making soup, or is there a rule of thumb? Like, would it be bad to do it early on? Yeah, so herbs don't really survive. It's kind of like spinach. If you cook it, the longer you cook it, the more bland it starts to taste. Like you start losing the flavor. If you want to keep it, you want to keep it less cooked as possible, throw it in at the end, like the very end. That's why when you see pasta being made, they throw the fresh herbs right on top, right when it's done, and the steam from the food will cook it. For this example, you just throw it in, last like 30 seconds. Just throw it in, stop the flame, let it sit. The world is very ugly right now. I agree with you. The world needs more God and Jesus. Amen. This is a great greed-driven world, yes. Thank you for bringing us your cooking to bring some love and light. That's very sweet. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Yeah, really, we all need to stick together. We got to stick together. Whatever we learn, whatever wisdom we have, we need to share that with each other. And just, the Bible says if you don't have anything encouraging to say, shouldn't say it. And that's a bad paraphrase of what the actual verse is, but basically, whenever you speak, it should be to encourage your brothers and your sisters in this world, you know? And one of the last counseling sessions I was at, they said, if you imagine people everywhere, it doesn't matter. If you imagine everyone out there as a child of God, creation, just like us, another creation, then you're bound to look at that person a little differently. Very differently. You'll look at them with love, you'll look at them with respect, and whatever you give is what you get. So if you're not a very forgiving person, you won't receive forgiveness. And forgiving is the easiest way to get rid of all that crap that's bothering you. Like, I have no anger towards anybody anymore. And I can't be angry. I get angry sometimes. Sometimes I get annoyed. I'm human. But I find myself being more chill about situations, especially on the road. I used to get road rage because people can't drive. But now I'm just like, chill. I don't want to ruin my day. I want to have a great day. And it's already hard for me to be positive because I'm just like always in my head. I think I'm pretty mentally insane, to be honest. Ontario, cool. I love Ontario. You're the rabbit too. No way. That's sick. Good herb tip. Thank you. What's your religion? My religion. My religion is my relationship, and my relationship is with God and Jesus Christ, his Son, and the Holy Spirit. I am driven and guided by the Holy Spirit. There are angels and there are demons in this world, and they are always at battle. And we have to try our absolute best to fight it off. And I think what I was sent here for was to teach you recipes that's gonna make you happy. Let's plate this, come on. Let's plate it and let's eat it, and then I'll eat with you, and we can chit chat. Let's get our little beauty shots over here. What do you say? Let's tip this camera over here. I'm gonna show you how to plate this. Might not be the most elegant of plating, but it's love, it's home. That's all that matters. All right. I'm still surprised we didn't need any salt. Absolutely wild. Okay, let's take our ladle. And you want to make sure not to eat that bay leaf. You just take it out. You don't want to eat the bay leaf. It wouldn't be very fun. You're going to put your lemon slice like that. Now, the smetana is going to complement all those other flavors. Because it gives you that nice, rich, fatty creaminess. Obviously, the dish is fattening enough as itself with the meat, but this is the proper way to eat it. And if you can control your macros, then it doesn't really matter, does it? Then you're gonna come over here and you're gonna find, because this is for your date, obviously. And today I'm having a date with y'all, so let's make it nice and pretty. That's a good one right there. Let's do that. You know what? Let's take little bits. I'm having I'm having an artistic vision right now. Hold on. Let's do this instead. Let's do that. Let's do that. And that baby doll is how you make solyanka. All right, let's go eat this together. Let's go over to the room. What do you say? Let's come over here and let's give it a try. Now, like I always say every time we cook on Sundays, if watching people eat makes you feel disgusting or disgusted, it grosses you out, this is the time to go. How's that? Okay. It's been such a long day. It's been such a long day. Let me get my tea. Okay. Amen, brother. Much love from the Bella's Pizza, your old co-worker and friend, plus a good friend of Jason and Bill. What's your name? Cam, MA30K. Kama. Cam. Is that you, Cameron? I remember you. I miss you, man. We used to have some adventures together. If that's who you are, I can't read your name. I like that answer for your religion. Never heard that. Thank you. It's the truth. Thanks, baby doll. See you next time. Thank you for coming. And again, what we made tonight was called solyanka. Every dish has had smetana so far. That's true. That's true. But we're doing blini, and that doesn't. So I'm gonna teach you those. I'm excited to show you blini. I'm very excited. They're gonna be. You're gonna step up your game of like. It's rustic, but it can be plated very elevated, so you can like really just like get artistic. I'm excited to show you. Very colorful dish. Thank you. Your positivity is very catchy. Love that. Thank you so much. You too. I enjoy talking to you. Keep talking to me. When you guys comment on YouTube videos, I will be in there and I will respond. That's the easiest place for me to communicate. Dish in the bowl could be a painting. Thank you. I know, I like it. I used to like plain plates. Now I like this. It's more nostalgic. It's like grandma's stuff. That looks delicious. It is. It's really good. Old school TV and PlayStation. Love it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love that stuff too. PlayStation had like the best music, like that drum and bass. PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1 era was my favorite. So cool. I can't believe I'm in a live Master Chef participant. I did participate in Master Chef. I remember that once upon a time. Yes, sir. It's me, Cameron. Cameron, what is up, my man? I miss you, bro. Are you still over there in like near Temecula? Glad I'm able to catch the actual live. I'm so glad you're here too. How do you say your name? Mito Takatori. Where are you from? I'm currently a pizza cook at BJ's restaurant and brewery. Sick. Sick, man. You're in the kitchen. That's sick. I love that. I love that. You know, can you cook a breakfast type of dish sometime? Yeah, we're gonna be making blini, okay? I don't know about live. You want me to do that for the live instead of the soup? Maybe we could do that. Maybe I could do I'm doing a blini recipe, but it's gonna be stuffed with farmer's cheese. So maybe I'll just do blini on Sunday. Like pop it out, pop it out, pop it out. We'll just make stacks and stacks of blini. Blinchiki. Yo, remember me? We worked at Blackbird together. You taught me how to make pies. Jason, what's up, man? I remember you. Yo, we got along. That was a crazy part of my life. Dude, I was on one. Man, I remember that Blackbird, and then they fired us all. That was insane. Yes, sir. Same city. Cool, man. Cool. Inland Empire represent. I miss it. I want to go back. I miss Marietta. We do need a breakfast dish for when I date goes well. That's true. That's true. You will need a breakfast dish. So blini is where it's at. I will show you how to make it. Let's do that. Let's do that on a Sunday live. All right. We should hook up cooking wise. Yeah. Let's do something. Let's do something. Where are you at, Jason? All right, let's try this. If you want me to try this, let me know. Tell me. Say yes. Are you here? Are you watching? Are you here? Can you hear me? If you want me to try it. There you go. Cool. All right, so look at this. We're going to stir that in there. Come check it out. Starting to get that creaminess right there. All right, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. My love for this country never ends. Oh, Eastern Europe, why is it that you do this to me? That is absolutely amazing. That's so good. Mm. The olives, that is like the most Soviet version of like an Italian wedding soup. Like, oh, we got olives. Yeah, throw that in there. Smoked sausage, sure, throw that in there. Leftover ground beef's about to go bad, throw that in there. Oh, pickles? Yeah, okay. Let's throw some pickles in there. Lemon, okay. Lemon. I got some chicken broth. Throw the chicken broth in there. What do we do with all this extra pickle juice? Oh, let's throw it in the soup. Like, how do you come up with this? How does someone come up with that? Was it an artistic, like, it needs this, it needs that? Or did literally somebody just throw in everything from their fridge and cook it? Because that's exactly what that tastes like. That's so good. That's so good. Eat. What's the pizza lore? We all used to work at restaurants together. Like, we all knew each other once upon a time. Washington. You're in Washington. Sick, man. What part of Washington? Good for you. I love Washington. Washington State, right? Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Obviously, the smetana just next level, next level. Nothing better than a good meal, so comforting. I know, I know. And it's the first time I've ever made this. And if that's what it's supposed to taste like, so good. Now we all need invites to go try it too. Come, you're invited. Now, Phoenix, Arizona. Let me know when you're in town. We can cook. Hey, so great to see you. You too, T Gallant Penny. How you doing? Recession meal, exactly. We're going through a forever recession. Have you been out exploring abandoned sites for your VHS chronicles? Yeah, every single day. I keep seeing these very beautiful half-built. They started with a wooden drywall foundation. They're building like more Khrushchevki, just panel buildings all over Tempe, and it's crazy. It's the craziest thing because you see what it looks like under the out when like everywhere in Phoenix is like those apartment buildings. They're all just like square panel buildings. The most beautiful shape. I love them. They're very reminiscent of Eastern European architecture, especially Soviet era. Anyway, they're starting to build them and you get to see what they look like under all that cement. I mean, I don't know if they're made out of cement, but the ones here probably not. But the wooden structure, like the skeleton of a Khrushchevka, is it's so satisfying. It makes me very happy. I'm in Phoenix. No way. Okay, dude. Well, let's eat. I was late to the stream. CJC. I had a seizure. Did you really? Is it is it epilepsy? Why did you have a seizure? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I will pray for you. Let me know your name. I will pray for you. That's crazy. It's okay. You're late to the stream. It'll be posted so you can watch it again. What we made was a Russian soup called solyanka. My favorite childhood snack was zapiekanka, a baguette cut in half with sauteed mushrooms with onions and topped with cheese and broiled post-school snack. That sounds so good, dude. Wow. You're in Phoenix too? No way. Yo, let's do something. Let's go to the art museum. Y'all want to go to the art museum? That sounds like fun. We could meet at the art museum. Dealing with the mountains of snow over here. I will have to take a rain check until next time. Mountains of snow. That sucks. That sucks. But you know what? Go and enjoy it because when summertime comes, you're going to miss the snow. I said this last stream, but one of my favorite things about the cold and the snow is when it gets so cold outside that you have to wear like a billion jackets, long johns, layers. Do you notice that everybody just becomes so much calmer? Like very docile. Everybody's chill. Everybody's low key, evened out. I like that about wintertime. And there's less people outside, so it always looks very liminal. I was editing my first message and I hit send by accident. It looks like I spazzed out. Oh, it's okay. So you didn't actually have a seizure. That's good. Good. What did you make tonight? I made a soup called solyanka. So it's a soup that you basically take all your meats, everything left over. You can use ham, you can use pork. People usually typically use bacon. I had chicken, sausage. I had something called kapchonoya kolbasa, which is a smoked kielbasa. There's olives, black and green, and lots of onions, and it's very good. And I didn't have to add salt because the brininess from the pickle juice, and that's one of the ingredients. I guess it's a secret because it's really good. It has a nice tart. The smetana made it creamy. It has every element. It has the rich fattiness of the sausage, and I don't know, man. It's so good. It's like liquid hot dog with all the toppings. That's good. I was late because I was eating Lebanese food. What'd you have? Yeah, yeah, banh mi. If you have the bread for it, then you definitely can make a banh mi because it's usually just like pickled carrots. What's the other thing in there? Pickled elements, and then you just take your meat, throw it in there, a little bit of mayo. Banh mi is a very good to-go sandwich for sure. Just don't be lazy. Make it and you'll thank yourself later. Cold and snow means very, very quiet outside. Soup after a freezing cold day is top 5 feeling. It's true. It's true. And it was a very hot day here today, so I am starting to sweat. I would hibernate all winter. I can't take the cold. I'm originally from New York, but moved to Florida 20 years ago because the cold makes me want to snuggle up and sleep until it's warm again. Completely understandable. I get it. I get it. I get it. I like hibernating seasons. Then you start to learn the sounds of your house. And then all the sounds of the house start to become a song. And then the song becomes an entire track. And then you can orchestrate those sounds together. And then, it's like cooking. I think it's similar to cooking. Have you heard of zuppa toscana from Olive Garden? Do you have a more authentic recipe for a cream broth soup with Italian sausage, kale, and potatoes? I could definitely do one. I do suggest you make this because it might be better than that. Kibbeh, I miss it. I miss it. Kibbeh, hummus, rice, and broccoli as a veggie. Usually do green beans. I love all of it. I love it all. I love Lebanese food. I miss Lebanese food. Montreal had a lot of it. My least favorite thing about moving to Phoenix is the lack of seasons. I do miss seasons, getting to wear sweaters for more than 2 months out of the year. I agree. I do like winter fashion. I was having a lot of fun with winter fashion. I have a really thick coat, but now it's getting too hot outside to wear it. I hear your pain. I understand. It's already hot. It's February and it's like blazing hot. What is your favorite way to cook and eat scallops? I live in Digby, Nova Scotia. It's a small town, but we are the scallop capital of the world. I used to be a chef, now disabled at 51. Well, first questions first. What is your favorite way to eat scallops? I like to get the pan really hot. I like to coat the bottom in butter. When the butter starts to brown, I sear it, and it's just salt on both sides, just nice little salt. Sear it, hard sear scallop. Leave that there 1 minute. I'm talking ocean scallops, sea scallops, not bay, not the tiny ones, the big ones. The bigger the better. Get a nice sear on that. 1 minute timer. Timer na adin minutni. Timer up, flip. 1 more minute. After the minute, shut it off, count to 30 seconds, and baste that butter right on the scallop. Take the scallop and let it rest on a plate for 3 minutes. If you want to know how to cook scallops, let's do a recipe on how to cook scallops. I'll do a short. I'll do a 20-second short on how to cook scallops perfectly. Let's do that. Writing it down. It's in my list. Anyway, I love the way you express that. The sounds of your house become a song. It's true. It's true. I can go on. Like, even the patterns of this carpet, like, dude, sometimes I lay right here and I look and I can see different pictures. And all these pictures become, like, sometimes fashion designs. Like, what do I want to put on a shirt? Ooh, I just saw, like this little symbol right here. Like, that looks like a double-sided beetle with antennas, and I think that's pretty cool. Tomorrow Phoenix is going to be 85. Yes, skateboarding weather. Let's get it. A scallop short. Yes, please. Okay, let's do scallops. I will go get scallops. We can do a quick one. What's your go-to kind of pan for searing meat, seafood, etc.? Steel. Seafood. So shrimp, like shellfish, shrimp, calamari, mussels, obviously with the shell, clams with the shell. I like to use stainless steel for that. Just a regular non-stick pan. You can do it in anything. You can even do it in cast iron, to be honest. But for searing meat, searing seafood, I like, yeah, just a regular stainless steel. You have such a beautiful creative soul. I'm so happy to see you back cooking and doing these lives. You are a light that needs to be shared. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take like 2 more bites. 2-minute timer. Ask me all your questions because I gotta go. I gotta go to sleep. It's been a long day, and tomorrow's a busy day. Tomorrow's a very busy day. I'm filming probably 2 or 3 more episodes tomorrow for you. Perry Park. I've been to Perry probably last week, but probably not. I like Perry, but it's too small. Fish is awesome. Been making lemon miso chive tilapia lately. That sounds so good. With couscous? Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. You want to see the doggy? All right. You know what? Come join me. I'll show you my doggy. I'm going to have half a cigarette, and then I got to go. So if you got questions, ask me now. You are loved. Thank you for being a great friend. Thank you for being a great friend. Alarm off. All right, what are y'all saying? I gotta go to bed. I wake up at 5 a.m. I'm happy to stop by. You're live and got to chat with you. You're a gentle soul, and I hope you can make more of your lives. Take care and have a good night. Good night to you, Retro Bunny. Send me a DM. You were cool. Let's talk. What a great live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me plug in this light real quick. Actually, no. I don't want a light. Let's hang out in the dark. All right, questions. I'll fire them off. Go ahead. Ask me anything. If you had to live in one place for the rest of your life, where would it be? Probably somewhere up north in Quebec. Somewhere where there's trees. Favorite tea, Earl Grey, black tea. I like to drink it decaffeinated all day. Menthol or non-menthol? Non-menthol, and I'm trying to quit. This will probably be my last pack because I'm starting to feel the cigarettes kill me. Do not smoke. It is a stupid idea. Do you still dance? Yes, I dance every single day, but professionally, never. I'm not that good. Give me some requests. What do you want to see me cook? I want you to comment it on this post. When it's live, comment. Okay, whoever's watching this, comment down below. Zins, yes, I heard about that. Thank you, I appreciate that. I like to dance in the kitchen for sure. So all of y'all, comment what you'd like to see me try. It doesn't matter what it is. Bizarre, cabbage dishes, neat ideas. Okay, so comment that. When the video goes live and it's up, let me know in the comments. I will read all those, write them all down, and I will make every single one of them. I am a cooking madman right now. You should do remakes of your MasterChef dishes. Make sure to comment that below. When this video is live, remind me. I will forget. So remind me. Calamari is hard to cook. I'll show you how to cook calamari. Super easy. I will show you. You're on fire and inspired. So happy to see that. Thank you. Falafel. Yes, got you. I got you. I got a great falafel recipe. Great falafel recipe. I'll show you that too. Just make sure you comment it. Salmon ideas. I got plenty of salmon ideas. I do love salmon. It's my favorite. My next one is a crispy skin salmon short. It's coming out tomorrow. Chickpeas, obsessed with them. I got you. Pantry clearers. Okay, let me know what's in your pantry, okay? Comment. When this video goes live, comment what's in your pantry. Teach us how to make a bowl of cereal, please. You know what? I can do that too. Let's do homemade cereal. Why not? All right, I gotta go. I love you all so much, okay? I hope you all have a very beautiful night. Spokojnej nocy. Do svidania. Ja тебя люблю. Paka paka.